Well, hello friends, Joseph here. Welcome back to some Hearthstone with some Dragon Priest as we continue to try and push for that rank 15 nice and early in the season. We'll feel definitely a little bit better once we make it. Our opponent mulliganed a couple cards away, but they also have the coin. We threw out the Northshire basically to contest the early game small drops from Mage because all of them are below 3 attack. Eating a Frostbolt isn't even that bad. The only issue is here that we have absolutely no follow-up, which is very unfortunate. Obviously, the best thing would have been Netherspite Historian top deck to start activating our Dragon-lite OP. That's a little unfortunate. These are both kind of unfortunate here. We're not going to do anything right now. I think we would probably just play Drac OP on tempo if we need to for next turn, so that we don't fall too far behind. Yeah. I mean, unless... Yeah, I can't imagine a case where we wouldn't just play the Drac OP for tempo, as much as it's obviously not good. I think we need to start building a little bit of a board, and if this eats a Fireball, well, also again, not the end of the world. We will be able to do Potion of Madness to clear off at least the Arcanologist.
Excuse me,
Oh, that's weird, because you have a Secret in your hand. That's a horrible order, isn't it? That's a very strange play. They could have played a Secret because they have a Secret because they played Arcanologist already. And then they could have played it. Oh, okay. Just going to go for double trade that way? Very strange. But that's okay. I mean, our opponent still has tons of cards in their hand, so they must, you know, they have an idea about what they want to be doing. We could just Elise now, which I think, again, is probably a good... which is a good option for us. We throw that pack into our deck, try and get that going. The issue is our opponent has 10 cards. Blood Mage, maybe scary, maybe not. Okay. Maybe, probably not like me, to be honest with you. Oh, go face. Yes. Okay, so we can do all sorts of Lyra Radiant Elemental things. We can play both of these Potion of Madnai, which I think would be a pretty cool turn. We'll generate a couple cards, and then we have Glimmer Root later on. So that's going to be a pretty fun turn, and we're going to get a draw off of... Yes, here comes a new sun. Hey, Divine Spirit, that could be a fun card. We'll get a draw. Ungoro Pack is going to be fun. We'll steal this one as well. Right away. Purify. Hey, look at that, turning into a little bit of a Purify Priest here. Silence Priest. There we go. So we've kind of turned the tables here a little bit. The issue is we obviously can't pack right now. Our hand's a little bit too full for that. That's going to eat a big card, that's for sure. 3-5. Yeah, we can probably work our way around this, can't we? I think we totally can. Maybe we should Glimmer Root first. Maybe we can get something sweet ourselves. Yeah, I totally think we should here. Now, of course, we're only looking for things that we know our opponent has. Oh, uh-oh. We haven't seen any of these. My money's almost on Mana Bind, as scary as that seems. Frostbolt, I don't think our opponent's going to do that. Volcanic Potion's a maybe. Oh, no, I don't think I've ever gotten one of these wrong. Oh, it was the potion. That's okay. So the question is, do we want to Purify now to get a little extra draw action going? And I'm going to say yes. Ooh, Drakes are nice. I do love Drakes. So this adds 5. So then we'll have to play one other card. Aloof Nevidar, indeed. Yeah, let's go ahead and pack it up. Oh, that's too bad. Not that it would have changed anything for this turn, but it's just unfortunate. Golden Legendary, that's not the one that I want, that's for sure. Reduce all elementals in your hand. We'll play that as well. Trading. Okay, so we have a pretty lackluster pack there. That's unfortunate. One of them got discounted. That's cool. We got a super cheap Volcano, which is nice. Coining out what? Alex? That's terrifying. That is really scary. Oh, that's terrifying. Let's get a little draw action. We don't have Priest of the Feast in our hand, do we? No, we don't. So we're going to want to find a Priest of the Feast right now. That's definitely a Priest of the Feast, if I've ever seen one. And I have seen some. So we're going to go ahead and heal the heck up right now while punching face a whole bunch more. We could have also doubled... Should we double someone's health right now? I think we'll double this guy's health. Just to keep the good times rolling. Just to let our opponent know we kind of mean business right now. I mean, we can continue to get hit with double fireballs, followed by pyroblast. Like, we're still going to be very, very on the edge of lethal. But this was a pretty good, very reasonable turn in terms of healing and kind of top decking exactly what we called, which, you know, it's kind of a skill I've been trying to develop. That's unfortunate for us, there's no doubt about it. Power word shieldage is pretty nice. How close to lethal do we have? That's kind of my question right now. This is 5, that's a 10, that's 11. I don't think we can afford to leave this guy up, though. This guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we really want to do that, though? Yeah, and then we can heal face and kind of power word shield a little bit more. But we would need to play around... what is this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I think we're going to want to spread it out. Yeah, you'll go in the middle, though. So the reason why we're setting this up this way is so that... Oh, do we want to find a Shadow Word Death? Yeah, I think we do want to find a Shadow Word Death instead. We'll take that Shadow Word Death. And then we will just go face very, very hard. And then we'll play another big minion. And we'll heal one of our minions. Okay, that was a much better turn. And we're all spread out so Meteor doesn't do crazy things. And we win this one. And you know what? That's rank 15 plateau, which makes me feel very, very good early on in the season. To kind of like make it to this. We know we've kind of made it a little bit here. Obviously rank 10 is going to be better, but there's time for that. Hearthstone is a game of time, so that's okay. Alright, enough blabbing, on to the next one. Okay, so we found ourselves a nice, juicy hunter on the ladder, who I think we have very, very good win rate against historically with this deck and with this season. This is going to be hopefully a little bit of draw edge for us. We're going to want to attack 1 and heal, and then it's going to be the question of whether or not we want to... we'll get rid of that one. And now it's a question of if we want to coin the madness or not. Oh. We're going to say no on coining madness, because our opponent can still play Grandmother, and Grandmother's basically, I don't want to say a win, but uh-oh. Oh no! That's unfortunate for us, but that's honestly not the worst card. I mean, the 4-2 would be a lot worse. Huffer would be a lot worse for us. Oh, I kind of want to hang on to Lyra, but I can't let this... We can't let that minion go. You know, I want to hang on to coins and stuff for Lyra. Ooh, Draco P is excellent. And then I think we basically have to Pain here. So now next turn we can go Nether Spite into Potion of Madness, hopefully, if our opponent does something silly. And basically, Hunters have a big problem right now because of Potion of Madness, I think. What in the heck? Our opponent really does not like... Our opponent does not like... I think Drake is going to be the best. Yeah, our opponent does not like those secret mages. They're teching a little bit for those secret mages, which is unfortunate for them right now with the way these things all line up. Hopefully nothing crazy. If nothing crazy comes down, then we're going to be in great shape. If our opponent plays a reasonable 5-mana minion, though, we will be able to Draco P. Uh-oh. Uh-oh is right. We can't kill this off. That's the scary thing right now. Like, we can do 1 and then 2, 3. So what we're going to have to do is we're just going to eat the Savannah Highmane, unfortunately. What's going to be the best? I think weapon gives the most. So yeah, if our opponent plays a Highmane now... Oh, that Shadow Word Pain. That early Shadow Word Pain is really big right now. Savannah Highmane's not a loss necessarily, but it's going to be very painful. I am very much tempted to play Dragonfire. To kind of stem the tide here. But the issue is obviously we don't have a big follow-up. So let's see what else we can do. We can Potion of Madness. I mean, we can steal this 2 right now. We can steal the 2 and run it into here. I think that's pretty strong, actually. I think that allows us to save our That allows us to save a little bit of our resources here. We don't need to blow our Dragonfire potion necessarily too early. And we do still have the Priest of the Feast in our deck, excuse me, to try and combo with some of these smaller pieces. And so that's good that it did slow down our opponent a little bit here. And this is also kind of okay. I think we might do Lyra things here. Drake. We will behold the glory of a new sun. Maybe we can get something awesome here. Let's trade these in first. Then we can do... Oh, actually... Let's do this for healing. Okay. Embrace the Shadow is not really good. Priest of the Feast. There we go. Now we're talking here. We can't get hit with Call of the Wild, which is good. If Call of the Wild was at 8 mana, we would have been absolutely terrified right now. But also the fact that we have Lyra out right now is super, super powerful for us. And then we can kind of Priest of the Feast Death if we need. Otherwise, we have lots and lots of options. Our opponent did blow a Shadow kill command on one of our other minions. I forget which one right now. Oh, that's going to be a nice big juicy board clear. And if they go all in, well, I think Ben Brode said we'll be ball in, but I think we'll probably Dragonfire Potion now. Well, no, they're going to clear. Our opponent's clearing this way, which is fine. And now they have to go Cleric, right? And if they don't go Cleric, it is game over, I think. No? Okay, they're thinking. They're trying to think it over. That's fine. That's very reasonable. Honestly, that is reasonable to kind of think it through. We do have the option of Priest of the Feast into death. And then attacking into here, which I think is probably pretty good. I don't mind doing it that way. This heals us up. It clears most of our opponent's board. And if big things come down, we have 2 Primordial Drakes. If we end up going for any more, reasonable length of game, we do have the Drac OP to kind of slam down for that control value game, which I think we win no matter what. It's fine. We beat this every time as well. Galacta Crawler. Okay, so it's game over. And that's pretty good. We are going to go... Oh! It's not exactly game over. I mean, it's very, very close. Sorry, I thought we were... If we had one more mana, we would have been fine here. But that's okay. Full Dragonfire Potion. We clear the board. That's enough for a concede as well, I think, in my books. Okay, on to the next one.